Good morning students. Today we are going to start with chapter percentage and topic profit and loss. There are two terms, selling price and cost price. Cost price is the price on which we purchase something and selling price is the price on which we sell the same article. Are you getting it? If selling price is greater than cost price, then we earn a profit. That's why profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. And if cost price is greater than selling price, means if we have purchased something on greater price and selling it, we are selling it on lesser price, then we suffer a loss, which is equal to cost price minus selling price. Clear? In case we have to calculate profit percent, okay, if we have to calculate profit percent, formula says profit upon cost price into 100%. Clear? And then if we have to calculate loss percent, then we write loss upon cost price into 100%. In both the cases, we have to remember that denominator always remains cost price. It means profit and loss both are calculated on cost price. Clear? You need to write these formulae and you have to learn also. Clear? Moving on to the next slide. It is if loss percent, suppose in previous one I'll show you. Here I have to tell you that if we are writing profit here, then profit is in rupees. We are writing loss here, then loss is in rupees. What if profit and loss have been given in percentages? Profit percent is given or loss percent is given, and we have to calculate selling price or cost price. One of the thing, either cost price will be given or selling price will be given, and we have to calculate the other thing. Clear? Then we use these two formulae. Okay, I have written formula for profit and another formula is for loss. Clear? Selling price is equal to 1 plus profit upon 100 into CP. This profit is actually profit percent. This profit is actually profit percent. And we have removed percentage sign and we have written 100 in denominator. Are you getting it? You can see that 100 is there in the denominator. Likewise, in a same formula, the same formula can be used like this way also. If we take LCM 100 as if we take LCM, then it becomes selling price is equal to 100 plus profit upon 100 into CP. Remember that you have to write this profit in percentage. Means if it is 8% profit, then we will write 8. We will not write percentage sign because it is already taken care in the formula. We have already written upon 100. Clear? The same thing will be used in loss percent also if loss percent is given, but in place of plus you have to remember that minus sign is given. Clear? So now formula becomes selling price is equal to 1 minus loss upon 100 into CP. If we have been given selling price, we will put the value of selling price and we will calculate cost price. If we have been given cost price, then we will put the value of cost price and we will calculate selling price. Clear? All these formulas should be learnt by heart. Are you getting it? Now, another word is used. As you can see in the previous slide, the last word was overheads. Okay, you can see that this is overheads. What do you mean by overhead? Overhead means the additional expenses. Sometimes you will, when you will read the questions given in the exercise, they will tell that this much is the cost price of a particular thing and this much has been used, spent on transportation, or this much has been spent on labor charges, or this much price has been given to repair it. Are you getting it? All these additional charges, additional expenses are known as overheads. Clear? And remember that all these overheads are always included in cost price means they increase the value of cost price. Means suppose I am selling a bicycle. First of all, I have a factory of bicycle. I have made the bicycle, okay, manufactured the bicycle, and now it has to be sent to the showrooms. Then transportation charges will go from my pocket only. Are you getting it? So that will increase. I'll add that transportation charges in the cost price of the bicycles. Then only I'll calculate my profit. Are you getting it? So all the additional expenses are added to overheads. Okay. Now we are going, this was all about the concepts of this exercise. This chapter, this exercise. We'll be doing this exercise in 2 parts. Clear? Few questions today and few questions in next class. I'm starting with exercise 7.2, question number 4. Question number 4 says, as I have already said, you need to always, first of all, read the question and you have to understand the language of the question. The question says that cost price of 25 dozen eggs is given, okay, at rupee 9.60 per dozen. Clear? And eggs were purchased, and then after that what was found, that 30 eggs were broken somehow, okay, because they have to be brought from one place to other place, so they have been broken. Now when we remove those 30 eggs, because we have to throw them, we cannot sell them after all, so removing them, whatever left out, whatever remaining eggs were there, they were sold at rupee 1 each. Okay. Now in this condition, we have to find out the profit and profit percent. Clear? So first of all, we are supposed to find out what was the cost price of 25 dozen eggs. So cost price of 1 dozen egg is 9.60. Cost price of 25 dozen eggs will be simple unitary method. We will multiply them. So we have got 240 rupees. Clear? Now we will calculate number of eggs, because we need to subtract 30 eggs because they were broken. So total number of eggs are in a dozen 12. Okay, so 25 into 12 in 1 dozen, and 30 eggs were broken. So it will be subtracted. We will do minus 30. So we will have 270 eggs. Fresh, proper eggs which can be sold. Okay. As selling price of 1 egg is rupee 1. So selling price of 270 eggs will be rupee 270. As we can see that cost price is 240 and selling price is 270. Clear? Selling price is greater than cost price. Then we are earning profit. We have decided that what are we either we will earn a profit or we will suffer loss. So we are earning profit. How can we say that? Because selling price is greater than cost price. So 270 minus 240, that means rupee 30. Clear? Okay. Now this is profit. We have to calculate profit percent also. So profit percent is equal to, formula says profit in rupees divided by cost price into 100%. So profit is 30 rupees. Total cost price is 240. Clear? 240. As you can see in the previous one, cost price is 240 and profit is 30. So we can say that profit percent is equal to 30 upon 240 into 100%. If you will solve it, 0 and 0 will be cancelled. 3 8s are 24, and then 100 upon 8 will be solved. You will get 12.5%. Clear? Able to understand?